I'm glad Kim had the balls to call Joy out on her BS. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Marquita Show podcast, a podcast where we talk about everything from politics to pop culture and everything in between. And I'd like to take a second to thank those of you who donated to my channel. And if anybody is interested in donating, the links will be down below. I greatly appreciate you guys. And let's get on to the video. So this video comes from The View. Yesterday, Kim Klacik, who is running for a public office in Baltimore, she's a black woman and she's running as a Republican. So, you know, all eyes are on her, ready to assault. So she goes on The View yesterday, and you can tell that the ladies are very hostile and they're kind of rude to her. Just by the way they're talking, you can tell their undertone, they're very condescending, and it's just all around bad. But she holds her ground. But there was a specific engagement between her and Joy Behar that I just really loved, and I thought it just kind of highlighted the whole entire interview, and it's actually quite funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play the short clip of it, and I am going to link the full video down below if you want to watch the full video. But this is just the highlight of it, and it's just so funny. So what I'm going to do is always, we're going to play the video and then I'm going to react to it. So let's go ahead and hit that play button.
Come on, Kim. Excuse me, I have to say something to you. He told Bob Woodward that it was a very serious issue and it's airborne, and that it was terrible. And then he went out and told the American people, don't wear masks, it's all going to go away. You have to put some blame on your president. I'm sorry. You're putting it on something extraneous here. Talk to the point, please.
Is this Joy speaking?
The guy lied.
Joy? The same
Yes.
Joy that
Yes.
paraded around in blackface not too long ago? Come on, Joy. I don't think you should be
That's
asking
not
these
true.
questions. I am an African American.
Excuse me. The black community had my back. They know that that
black
was not
community has my
blackface. That
back.
was an homage. Oh,
The
please,
black
just
community
answer the
has my
question.
back
Black
as well.
community has your back? The black
Yes.
community has
Yes,
your back?
they do. Sonny,
The
Yes.
black community did
Sonny,
not
tell
vote
them.
for you.
Well,
the black
you know what?
community did not vote for you. What
It was
planet
during
are
a
you
special
living
election.
on?
Sonny, can I speak?
What
It was
planet
during-
are you living on?
It was during a special election while we were still under lockdown and I could not talk to people. Can I speak, or are you just going to scream
before
over
this
me?
becomes a big... Listen, Kim, good luck to you. Thanks to Kim Klacik.
That was very
we'll be right
immature,
back.
but
Bye.
thank you for having me.
Okay, so you just watched that video. That was hilarious to me. And I'm glad Kim had the balls to call Joy out on her BS, because they all had been attacking her from the beginning. You can tell there was hostility in the room. Why? I don't know. I don't think she has any personal relationships with anybody from The View, but they all came in ready to tear this lady apart, and she stood her ground. And I gotta say, more power to her for doing it. It's so strange that if you're a black Republican, you get attacked like no other. And I'm like, it's just ridiculous. So I want to start out by saying, in the very beginning, when Joy addresses Kim, it was rude. Kim, you could tell she was coming in really aggressive, and I love the way Kim stayed composed. She didn't overtalk anybody like these other ladies' words, but you could tell Joy had some animosity there. Why? I don't know. And so Kim was like, okay, Joy, let's talk about you. Since you want to be rude to me and you want to shade me, I'm going to shade you back. And it's so funny. When she calls her out, her immediate response was, no, but then she realized she couldn't deny it because there's photos out there. So she goes to the black community has my back. Who? So we're only calling out certain people who do blackface? So are we only calling out conservatives who do blackface, or are we giving liberals a pass? So if you claim to rock with the black community and you do blackface, so you get a pass? And who is she to say the black community had her back? What black representative or representative for the black community told her it was okay to do blackface? I don't remember co-signing. I don't co-sign any of it. Blackface is blackface. It's wrong, and it should never be done, period. Like, I know people do stuff in their past, but own up to it. Because Joy didn't even bother to own up to it. She didn't apologize. She didn't say, that was inexcusable, and I've apologized for it, and I continue to make amends for it. No, she specifically said that, well, I did it, but I get a pass because Black people co-signed it. No, ma'am, you do not. And part 2 of my analysis of this, which it didn't sit right with me, was the other lady, Sunny, who didn't even call Joy out either. I don't know if she identifies as a Black woman, but just looking at her, she looks like a Black woman. And I'm like, why would you go and side with somebody else that like kind of shaded your race? Like, did you guys talk about it? Did you make amends about it? But again, she still didn't even address the fact that she was in blackface. She just immediately went to, the Black community doesn't support you. She's not a spokeswoman for all Black women. Actually, Kim Klacik is gaining support from Black people in Baltimore. So apparently she doesn't know her facts or didn't do her research. So it's so crazy to me that they will excuse anything that liberals do. Now, if a conservative or a Republican does it, it's, we're going to call out. It's this crazy double standard that Black people give these liberals a pass for doing racist stuff because they're liberal. If it's racist, it's racist. It doesn't matter who does it. And it's so weird because I'm slowly starting to figure out which side is racist. We scream Republicans are racist, but I've seen more racist stuff come from the liberal Democratic side. So I want y'all to think on that. What did y'all think of the interview? If you watched the whole video, tell me what was your favorite highlight of the video. But Kim Klacik owned Joy, and this is probably going to be viral for a while. And I'm super excited. I definitely support Kim. She is the epitome of a strong Black woman, whereas the lady Sunny here, you didn't even have the balls to address the issue with Joy. You just thought you were, I'm a spokesperson for the Black community. They don't support you, when in actuality, we do support you, Kim. We do support you. There are some of us out here that support you and love what you're doing because you're calling the people of Baltimore to question what goes on in their city and the people that represent them that hasn't done anything. Baltimore is a hellhole, and it's ridiculous, and nobody's done anything about it. The liberals and the Democrats have run it into the ground, but now it's time for change, and I love this new metamorphosis that's going on amongst our people, amongst Black people. Well, just people in general are waking up to the liberal BS. Like, no more just getting a pass just because. No, we got to see some action. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I would love your take on this situation. Love to hear your favorite highlight of the video. And as always, guys, you know I love you. You know I rock with you. And as always, one vibe, one tribe. Deuces.